And welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, where we are continuing through Hooktail Castle. This is a separate save, not a separate save, a separate day from the previous recording. So, more likely than not, all the enemies will have spawned, so we'll have to dodge all of them. But we actually have to go backwards here, which you may be thinking, why? Well, the reason is there's this key over here that we should probably pick up, because it is important to pick up keys in this game. Never know when stuff like that will come in handy, aka the next room, not even kidding, is needed immediately. So, trying to be all coy, but really pick it up, you need it. Okay, so going back to where we just were. This room, you need Koops. Hold the shell, get on the block, and release. And we are now on the second floor. Hooktail's Castle is really tall, so when I say second floor like that, I'm losing count. Now we're on the third floor. Well, technically. Switch. And reveal a hidden passageway. And you can see a little star piece poking out back there. This one needs Koops. And we can get the star piece and also progress. You actually have to do this because to the left of here there's no path, so you have to actually go outside, which is actually kind of cool. Take that, Uncharted. Uncharted does stuff like that all the time. Lots of games do stuff where you have to go out windows and then sort of cut around the outside to get back in. I'm feeling in a mood where I'm like wanting to diss Uncharted, apparently. Don't get me wrong, I like Uncharted, but man, Uncharted 4 is not an easy game to play if you're going for 100%. Not fun, indeed. Okay, my memory's not that good to remember apparently which Dull Bones is actually an enemy. So, you learn something new every day. So what floor is this now? I've lost count. That one is actually a thing. Pow. Okay, take you out, Mr. Spiked Goomba. And away we go into the next room. And we got a fire flower. That's really good luck, actually. And new character intro. Who's this handsome piece of cheese? I can't believe there are other thieves here besides me. How very strange. Hey, who are you? Me? Why, I'm Miss Mouse, the globe-trotting thief. Heard of me? I heard there were rare and valuable badges here in the castle. That's why I'm here. But the real question is, why are people like you roaming around in such a rundown place? Oh, well, you see, we're here to beat Hooktail and get the crystal star, so I don't think we'll let you get the crystal star first, no matter how cute you are. Wow, Koops, subtle crystal star, you say? I didn't know a thing like that was hidden in the castle. Sounds intriguing. Perhaps I just heard something you didn't want me to hear? Darn. Oh, but that's okay. I mean, you were looking for this crystal star first, and I already found the badge house out there, so I'll let you get your crystal star. How generous. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It means I must say bye-bye for now. I know, it's sad. We just met and already it's time to say farewell, alas. Oh my, you're so bold. Is that legal? Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little secret to share with you. Somewhere in the castle is a badge that'll help you be the best Hooktail, or so I've heard. Don't know what kind of badge it is. Maybe you found it already, maybe not. If you're going to find Hooktail, I'd recommend finding that badge first. Take care, Mr. Handsome Mustache Man. Let's get together real soon. I wonder what her story is. That's an interesting one, full of romance. So, how to put this? Well, if you have Goombella out, she's having none of it. She's like super annoyed in this mouse. It's actually funny, I forgot to switch up partners, basically. And that's number 2. And got a second castle key or third castle key, I can't remember. And honey syrup, which we will never actually use. Honey syrups just aren't useful because at this point we already have enough FP for now. Okay. Dodge you and pow. Take you out. And there's a flying paratrooper yet again. These guys are actually not giving that many star points now because we are kind of getting over leveled, actually. There's actually a technique with Koops that I'm going to try because we have a low stakes scenario where we can try it. Sometimes with Koops, if you just like tap it, you will actually get a perfect timing on it. It's like a weird little exploit basically because it always starts at center, so if you basically press it for like a frame, you'll basically automatically get the timing. Just a little fun secret. I feel like that's not intentional, but it works nonetheless. Yeah, Koops makes first strikes easy, sort of like Bombette in the first game. And we haven't actually shown off his signature move. This one you actually do have to wait for because it, you know, does a little spinning thing. And that's his second stylish. If you do that with the regular shell, the same animation with him pointing his finger in— no wait, he has— yeah, it's the same animation, him pointing his finger in the air. And I missed the timing because I'm not used to doing it immediately. And more star points. 61, almost a 66 was like, that's not a 6, that's a 1. So, pretty ordinary type of level, just fight everybody. Here, I'm actually going to do something weird where I take out this guy first. Reason being, that Koops can finish him off, hopefully. Actually, he won't finish him off, but he will, you know, considerably weaken them. And if we had a power block, we could use it on them, but we do not have a power block. So if you do a stylish after you botch an action command, they'll also cheer you still. So if you accidentally mess up an action command, try to get the stylish command because that'll make up for a lot. If you mess up too many action commands in a row, audience members will leave, thus you get fewer star points. Not star points. But like the points for special moves, you get less star power. That's the term, star power. Him can multi-bounce. Stylish command is after every main jump. And I'm out of FP. That's unfortunate. At least I have FP to do this other move. It looks like we're gonna get a roulette here. Next attack. Yeah, basically I wanted to get those guys down just so they wouldn't use power block, because power blocks would flip Koops over. See if I can actually get it. Nope. I think Shine Sprites are actually the best. Because I think Shine Sprites heal everything, and like stars will fully replenish star power. And what else? I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think mushrooms recover all health, and flour recovers all flour, and so on. Pretty straightforward stuff, but it's just kind of interesting to note that, Shine Sprites are apparently, I think, the best if I remember correctly. So yeah, kind of a weird thing, because usually stars are, you know, the best thing in Mario games, yet Shine Sprites actually trump stars in this version. And 77, nice, nice, symmetrical number. Not symmetric, reflexive, that's the word. Or is it reflexive? I don't know. Well, basically, like, what I'm saying is you can switch it around and it's still the same number. Like, switch the positions of the two and it'll still be the same. Lots of words that basically just mean, yeah, something really simple. Okay, let's go down here. And also another thing is Koops can pick up items, which we haven't really seen a whole lot, but it's just nice to have confirmation that he can actually pick up star pieces, because that will come in handy eventually. So we got to use the airplane once more. Float all the way down, and voila. Through this door, we actually are getting towards the end of the castle. drop this block here, we can get a key. And we can drop down for a badge. But the unfortunate part is, because the switch is all the way up there, we have to actually climb up the whole castle all over again. Including this section. Might as well do this. Just refresh. And it's times like this that I really miss Speedy Spin. That made the first game so much easier, but I can kind of see why they did it, but kind of not at the same time, because the L button, as far as I remember, really isn't used for anything. It's like you could have still had Speedy Spin, because the L button, again, doesn't do anything. So I have no clue why they decided to do that. It's a little bit baffling to me that there's no Speedy Spin. Again, there's a special partner who basically will speed up your movement. Sort of like using Lucky Luster in the original, but there's no Speedy Spin substitute. So yeah, that's a little bit of a downer. In general, one of the main complaints that this game, because we mentioned Lucky Luster, one of the main complaints that this game did get in 04 was that it was too similar to the first game, which, by the way, it only came out in 2000. So, yeah, the original was very much polarizing into some, with reviews ranging from like 10s to like 6s because of it being overly familiar. So the familiarity, you know, depending on who you ask, is either a good thing or a bad thing. There's also another Shine Sprite in the castle that we can get, but frankly, I don't feel the need to because, well, to put it bluntly, we will have to go to this castle quite a few times. Quite a few. Yeah, backtracking is definitely a thing when it comes to these side quests. Also, one difference in this game compared to the original is the partners can now use items, which is probably the best thing in the game, because it makes things easier. Also, notice the poison mushrooms. I'm going to intentionally botch this action command to ensure, well, it doesn't matter, but that's actually a good way to ensure that you don't get a bad roulette roll. Because I think it switches to roulettes then, like you lose out if you mess up an action command, so it's actually a pretty solid way to get out of trouble. I should have actually said the power block for this fight now that I think about it. Also, we have no offensive star moves, which is kind of a problem. I pushed the button way too early, but I still got the command for some reason. And Super Guard. Super Guarding really wasn't necessary, but I just wanted to do it. Just, I don't know. Yeah, because Koops has 1 defense by default, so a regular guard would have kept him out of danger. I just wanted to do Super Guard, I don't know, for stylish points. Because I think Super Guards do help the audience, but I'm not 100% sure on that. That was actually a bad call, because now the Koopa can attack regularly. I should have taken that guy out with Mario. But Super Guard, for some reason, I can do the Super Guard for the Koopas usually pretty consistently. Not just in this game. I mean, not just in this playthrough, but just all the time. I always was able to do that pretty well. If one with Lord Crump, for some reason, yeah, I usually could get that one too. I guess it's been, what, 3 or 4 years since I played this game last, so maybe I'm a little rusty. I mean, when you put it that way, it's not too surprising that I'd be a little rusty at the game. It's sure been long enough since I played this game. And we're scaling along Ominous Tower, which is obviously a good sign that we're getting close to Hooktail. Hooktail is, not the only dragon in the game, as quite famously there's a super boss named Bonetail, who's like a zombie dragon, so like the one in Super Mario RPG. That's kind of a story for another time. I should have used that with Koops, actually. I wasn't thinking. My phone is going off in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. But this guy, if he's Super Guard, we can take him out. Again, if he'd used the power block, that would have been a problem, because then Koops would have been knocked to his side. We couldn't have taken him out that turn. But that's like super nitpicky, like, oh wow, just a tiny little thing that will speed up the fight by a few frames. So we went HP, FP, BP. So BP's at 6, 10, 15. So this. Math in my head. Also the level cap is way higher in this game. I don't even know what the level cap is because I never reached it. Level 30 is the level cap in the other game, in the first Paper Mario. So it's actually really easy to hit that level cap. But in this game, I don't even know what it is because I've never seen it. In any case, we have reached the top of Hooktail Castle, so I think we should end off here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.